So that's what we are trying to look at now to address this issue.
Ayatambua, the member for Goroka, has been appointed as chairman of the Special Parliamentary Committee tasked to address the high alcohol abuse at the national level. The 3 terms of references include the production, sale and legislative side of regulating laws to address the manufacturing and selling of cheap liquor.
Tok pisino sa toka liglig beer, big plus park. That's within that area there. So this committee is very concerned about that. That is one of the areas that we will look in to make amendments so that we can regulate that area. Lastly, we'll be looking at causes or the violence that has contributed, that alcohol has contributed to this country. A lot of departments, agencies, NGOs have done research to do with alcohol-related violence. But this committee will also address them, talk to them, get the views also, and we will do a report, hopefully, before this parliament ends.
Since independence, there are no strict laws to govern the manufacturing and sale of liquor. The Food Sanitation Act of 1991 allows liquor to be manufactured in the country. However, the manufacturer must meet requirements of at least 5 different government bodies before it is certified to produce alcohol. But in order to obtain a license to sell liquor, it is another process, and it is the Provincial Liquor Licensing Committee that facilitates this. Now, with the Parliamentary Committee set up, it is the desire of the government to find a win-win situation for all parties involved. This includes the manufacturer, the reseller, consumers, and the government.
It mandates the establishment of commissioners, legal licensing commissioners, and the inspectors. We'd like to know whether these commissioners are existing and at least under what kind of structure, if they are doing their work or not. I think the next part of our inquiry will be making sure that we come back to see the structure that they have these commissioners attached to, and then if they're actually doing their jobs in various sectors of our communities. So I believe we have a law in place, but it's to do with the enforcement that is really lacking at the moment, and we'd like to come back to find out what is really happening, and that's the reason why we are not seeing the effects of alcohol control in our country.
With high alcohol-related violence a daily occurrence reported to police, the NCD Liquor Licensing Committee has recommended temporary measures to minimize the abuse.
It's an industry, they give manufacturing industry. NARI, they check. Health authority also. So police, ICCC, control the price. We want to bring all the stakeholders together so that there is a win-win situation. Alcohol is here to stay, yeah? But we must control where it starts, and this manufacturing. So NCDC will start to issue a temporary cease operation to notice to respective manufacturers and correct their manufacturing standards and regulatory compliance. That's one of the recommendations that NCDC will come up with.
Meanwhile, the Vitis Industries, a food and beverage manufacturer, said the company has been following set procedures.
So I can assure you that we have standard operating procedures, quality management systems, GMP, HACCP, and everything is followed to the T. So much so that any new product that is developed by me and my quality control team, we first, once we have the approval from the managing directors, etc., we send our samples to NATSL in Ley. It's an accredited laboratory. Once we get the alcohol test back from them, I contact Mr. Dennis Jerry from ICCC. He checks our packaging, he does the approvals, and the approvals are sent to our management directors. So we are definitely, we do our things and we follow procedures. Vitis Industries has been unfairly targeted And when I say that, I believe there's a lot of home brewing activities. I believe also that shop owners should perhaps be held accountable for selling alcoholic products to underage people.
Theckla Jogo, National EMTV News.